layers of life creasing against themselves, not in rigid walls and blocked off molding avocado pits that take forever to melt into soil. No, more like fairy dust. Even when it tastes like poison, even when I breathe in and unlock the antifreeze that has locked up in my veins, it is still a curse word uttered by God. In the contractions of death, there is still something of a divine caress. Be it in the form of a dragon, snaking through my metamorphic rivers of what moves through me, through tributaries of this tethered soul. Morning in coastal Maine. The bee is sleeping on a purple aster flower. She is reliant on heat. Heat from heart, heat from day, heat from wing beat. And once the day cracks its omega-rich yolk upon her wallpaper wings, her capacity for movement returns, and she applies herself to the discipline of pleasure, the pleasure of discipline. For what is the difference for the bee? And when I send all of me into the sliver of an opening in my winking wound, propelled into inferno, it is none other than magma that courses through me in hell's horrific orgasm, submerging me into underworld. It's biohacking for the soul. Nitric oxide building up my pranayama for the sake of submergence. Because with submergence comes the shift. Surrendering to the polarity that would squeeze every ounce of me dry, my nervous system doping out on nearby oak. This dysregulated womb of the wild. Yeah, it has many benefits. The reduction in inflammation, improving mood, elevating energy levels, reducing pain. But I don't know why I would want to go towards those things. I honestly don't care one bit. Junkie of aliveness. Now that is something I am willing to shoot up with. Because this continual drip of energy is getting addicting, more than anything I have ever felt. You would not believe what kind of conversation my two small feet are now having with the mycelium running, with nematode and nitrogen fixer. It's reason enough to stay a while on planet Earth. To feel her pulsing sensuous wave after sensuous wave of blessed current up my two tingling feet. And so after filling myself to the brim with lava, with eyes fluttering as I lose it, flocks of starlings exploding paintballs onto one another, when the north wind finally blows out all this molten rock, pumice, and obsidian raining down on Earth, it is the icy waters of an English channel that dislodge all logic stored in cytoplasm. Fairy dust tastes like poison's fire hose. Short-circuit samsara by selecting to break apart each hole-on washing sordid screen with the soap of sensation and running water that is my emphatic breath. So in these escapades, when water gods and Hades finally meet, their conversation crumbles into civility. Their tone as gentle, as compassionate, as a waking fawn, pressing wet nose gingerly to a clover on a dewy morn.